To get ahead, we must first make a start, then keep focused on whatever is needed to achieve our goal. It may seem impossible until it's done, and we realize it was always possible. Hi there, thanks for joining us for this edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm Audrey Williams. In today's show, disease prevention and the saving of lives through vaccination. Plus, exploring opportunities in the animation industry. Also in Sports Spotlight, students learn the techniques for playing the game of volleyball. Stick around for those and more, coming up right after these messages.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito. A message from the Ministry of Health.
Parents, make sure the children get immunized. Hear this! Immunization, it is a must. This is not a joke thing, this you can trust. It is required by law for entry to nursery, to daycare and to schools. Listen up, it is necessary to prevent diseases such as the measles, the poliomyelitis, the lockjaw and the whooping cough. Immunize your kids, keep them healthy, keep them strong. Prevent deadly diseases such as mumps, rubella and diphtheria. Immunize your child today. Immunization, a key to good health.
A message from the Ministry of Health and PAHO.
Jamaica and the other countries in the Americas continue to make strides in reducing illnesses and deaths from vaccine-preventable diseases through increased immunization coverage. The 14th Vaccination Week in the Americas was launched at Emancipation Park in Kingston to celebrate and further the achievements. We have the highlights.
Welcome to the beautiful Emancipation Park in Kingston, Jamaica.
I'm very proud that Jamaica was chosen to have the official launch function for the region of the Americas for Vaccination Week in the Americas 2016 under the theme, Go for Gold, Get Vaccinated.
I'm Usain Bolt, fastest man in the world. I'm up to date with my vaccination. Are you? Let's go for a goal. Get vaccinated.
Globalization has made the world one single community, which has increased our susceptibility to diseases penetrating our borders. It has been well established that immunization is one of the most successful and cost-effective health interventions. In 2014, Jamaica also won the PAHO Award for surveillance of vaccine-preventable diseases. The Ministry of Health provides vaccines for children at no cost in the public health sector, and we continue to employ various ways to get parents and guardians to comply and adjust to the routine vaccination schedule. I want to especially highlight the need for us to look at how we can offer some of those non-traditional vaccines, particularly in light of the increasing disease migration that we have seen. And the commitment today is that we will work to ensure that other vaccines on the market with a proven track record are introduced as part of our routine administration to our population. And I'm fully committed to this process, starting with expanding the public-private partnerships.
Who should be vaccinated? Babies, children, young people, old people, black people, white people, all people. Go for the gold. Get vaccinated.
This is the first ever regional launch of Vaccination Week on a Caribbean island. We must recognize the commitment of the governments of this region across the years who are totally committed to achieve universal health. And over the years, the national vaccination programs have contributed to this movement. Disease respects no borders. Therefore, we must continue to work together on our elimination goals, as well as on the preventing the reintroduction of these diseases that we have already eliminated. We must be watchful, and we must ensure that we keep the vaccination coverages high.
And now it's time for the presentation of some very special prizes. Let me tell you now, students from primary and prep schools island-wide were invited to participate in the Vaccination Day 2016 poster competition. Entries were judged based on reflection of the theme, content, creativity, and originality, attractiveness, and cultural appropriateness. So, third place. The school is a Shortwood practicing infant, primary, and junior high. Woo! And the student is Jaden Clark, grade 5. The person who come out as second place is Chesang Chung from grade 3. So the school will get a trophy, and Chesang Chung will get a Samsung Galaxy tablet and a silver medal. And the winner is Golden Spring Primary. And the student, Tessia Henry. She's from grade 5, and she'll be getting a Samsung Galaxy tablet and a gold medal.
Experiencing flu-like symptoms such as coughing, fever, or runny nose? Has it caused severe aches and pains? Is it difficult to breathe? Have you been feeling dizzy? What about diarrhea, vomiting, or dehydration? If the answer is yes, see your doctor or the nearest health center right away. These are all symptoms of the influenza A H1N1 virus. Be smart. Seek medical attention today.
Wet hands with water. Apply enough soap to cover all hand surfaces. Rub hands palm to palm. Right palm over left dorsum with interlaced fingers and vice versa. Palm to palm with fingers interlaced. Backs of fingers to opposing palms with fingers interlocked. Rotational rubbing of left thumb clasped in right palm and vice versa. Rotational rubbing backwards and forwards with clasped fingers of right hand in left palm and vice versa. Rinse hands with water. Dry hands thoroughly with a single-use towel. Use towel to turn off faucet. Your hands are now safe.
Young entrepreneurs are being exposed to the opportunities that abound in Jamaica's budding animation industry. The second Kingston Animation Festival provided a platform for enthusiasts to get a head start. Let's find out more.
It was 2 days designed to generate new ideas, explore ideals, and show off untapped skills. As local, regional, and international animation enthusiasts and experts in the field participated in the second staging of the Kingston Animation Conference and Film Festival. The event was held at the Edna Manley College for the Visual and Performing Arts on March 12 and 13.
The objective of Kingston really is to bring players in the industry from as far and wide as we can get them, and I think we have managed to do that this year. If you look at the lineup of persons that we have, who really are coming here to give us advice, to teach us some of the nuances of the industry that we may not be aware of.
That was facilitated through the hosting of several seminars with experienced animators and international animation studio executives. The seminars focused on the purpose of animation, understanding the distribution of animation, how to stay profitable in the business, getting funding, and how to pitch animation ideas. And the lessons learned?
One of the things that resonate most is perhaps, the daily practice of just honing your craft, no matter how you feel about your state of progress at the time. Your next drawing is always your best drawing.
The main thing that I got from this Kingston Everybody Talking is to, when they said leave your ego by the door, that everything, you can't always be a one-man show, You have to take in critique, it's always a collaborative effort, even if you do it by yourself. My film, I got a lot of critique, I got a lot of help. It's never really a one-man show.
Participants were also kept up to date on various animation software and platforms to help create that winning production.
So if I just say, well, your head should be bouncing a little more, I can just cut it out quickly, click on my rotation tool, rotate it up, and go in like that. And so if you're working on bamboo, you've got the drawing ability to draw in it freehand. If you're working on any other Wacom product, then that works too.
Sponsors of the festival showcased their many offerings at booths that were strategically erected. Some displayed animation products and courses, while others went as far as allowing patrons to do actual animation. And there was a whole lot of networking. The festival catered to the business-minded, hosting speed meetings with top players in the animation industry. The Animation Conference and Film Festival attracted some 900 submissions from over 93 countries for its film competition section. In the end, 14 competitors walked away with prizes in international animation scholarships, animation software and hardware, among other exciting prizes.
The prize is a summer program to Capilano University, which I'm hearing is like from Canada, so it's a very pristine kind of university. So it's coming at the right time, and it's at a time where I dropped out of 2 colleges now because I was pursuing my passion, and now it's being rewarded to me.
It was very inspiring to know that our work was recognized all the way here in Jamaica, and we feel so honored to have received that prize. It's been so rewarding after all our hard work.
I'm very motivated now because based on the improvement that I've seen with Kingston, I'm sure we'll be going places.
The Kingston Animation Conference and Film Festival was held in collaboration with the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology and the World Bank. It supports the ministry's youth employment in animation and digital program, which is engaging unattached or at-risk youth and exposing them to opportunities in the animation industry.
The whole idea behind it is for us to put some inputs into the industry. And those inputs are by way of training, because one of the objectives that we have for the project is to increase the number of animators that are available to do jobs and to fill some of the job opportunities that are available in the region. Secondly, to help with on the business development side for the animation studios.
We must enable and position our people to take advantage of international opportunities. As a government, we are committed to propelling the animation industry.
Thanks to the many sponsors of Kingston 2016 for creating a vibrant local animation industry and connecting it to the rest of the world.
Top stories from the week next.
Hi there, I'm Simone Wolf with your JIS News of the Week. Government launched its newly formed Economic Growth Council on Wednesday to build local and international support for Jamaica's growth agenda and secure large investments.
It is not another layer of bureaucracy. It is meant to simplify, clarify, and expedite economic growth policy.
Council Chairman Michael Lee Chin has committed to increasing GDP growth.
So as chairman of the ECG, I pledge that the ECG will work tirelessly and passionately to achieve a GDP growth rate of 5% over the next 4 years of our term, which is 10 times more than what we have seen over the last 20 years, which is 25 times more than we have seen over the last 10 years.
At another function this week, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said Dr. Nigel Clark, who was recently appointed as Ambassador Plenipotentiary for Economic Affairs, will represent Jamaica's interests in investment and trade relations with bilateral and multilateral partners.
Nigel will be assisting us in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and assisting generally in ensuring that our dream of economic growth and prosperity for all Jamaicans, that dream is a reality.
The Prime Minister also announced plans this week to appoint a review commission on CARICOM as the island seeks to expand its market reach.
I think the time has come for Jamaica to fully assess the benefits, opportunities, and challenges of CARICOM, and to assert ourselves in such a way that Jamaica gets the benefit of CARICOM.
Government will be sparing no effort in the fight against crime and violence in the country. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave that assurance in the wake of a triple murder in Montego Bay on April 22.
Clearly, the police have operational responsibility, and we continue to support them with resources in this regard. We have a platform. We have a platform to appeal to the people who live in these communities that violence and murder is not the only way to resolve conflicts.
Government has moved speedily to clear blocked roads and assess damage caused by heavy rains and flooding in Portland over the weekend. Minister of State with responsibility for works, Everald Warmington, toured affected areas on Tuesday and outlined the repair work that was underway.
It is still being done. We're looking at this stage a bill of maybe 64 million. That's just preliminary. So we're waiting now to have the final stuff done, and we can meet as a department and the ministry to work on it and see where we can get from the Minister of Finance.
Ground was broken this week for a $7 billion housing development in Innswood, St. Catherine called The Orchards. The 760 housing development is a joint venture of SCJ Holdings Limited and Reevy Gardner and Associates.
We look forward to seeing more Jamaican partnerships coming in to participate in the economic activity that will build this country.
The work will be carried out in 3 phases, with construction expected to be completed within 2.5 years. A national cleanup program got off to a start in Montego Bay last weekend, setting the framework for other sections of the island. Local government and community development minister Desmond McKenzie said the intervention would be further intensified.
Jamaica need a clean environment because the growth agenda of the government requires that we welcome investment into the country, and Montego Bay is the tourist capital of the island, and we have started here so that we can send the signal to the wider Jamaica about the commitment of the administration as far as beautification, cleanliness is concerned.
And finally, the local government ministry is embarking on a program to improve street lights across the island.
The trust of this administration is built around the economy and the growth agenda. So if we don't have light, we can have growth. If the streets are dark, it restricts the things that people want to do. And it also contributes to crime and violence.
And those were some of the stories making news this week. I'm Simone Wolfe.
Householders, business people, school administrators, be on the alert. Help control the mosquito population. Destroy breeding sites. Empty old tires and all other containers where water can settle. Bore holes in old cans. Cover water drums and garbage cans. Wash flower pots and vases and clean pet dishes regularly. Protect yourself from mosquito bites. Cover your body as much as possible and use mosquito repellent containing DEET.
Did you know regular physical activity controls your weight, reduces your risk of cardiovascular diseases, reduces your risk for type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome, reduces your risk of some cancers, strengthens your bones and muscles, and increases your chance of living longer? Get active, get fit, stay healthy.
The sport of volleyball is big on the international scene, but locally it's not so prominent. In an effort to increase the popularity of the game, the Venus Volleyball Clinic has been providing training for interested students. Tamara McHale has more.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Okay, obviously I'm not a pro, but today at the Venus Junior Volleyball Clinic, I'm hoping to learn a few moves. This is Sports Spotlight coming from the GC Foster College. Stick around. 1, 3! Venus! 1, 3! Venus!
It's the drills,
Keep on going, keep on going.
the intensity, and of course, the fun. All key elements why students from in and around Spanish Town come out each year to the Venus Volleyball Junior Clinic held at the GC Foster College. And guess what? It's all free.
The main focus of this is to give interest to those persons, to the students who are in primary school and at high school, to let them know that it's not just track and field, football, or the traditional netball that is played. That volleyball is a sport as well, and it's one that once you learn how to play it, it is loved. And it has a lot of opportunities for scholarships to go to universities.
And so coaches from as far as the United States come down each year for the 3-day clinic to impart important volleyball techniques and skills to the willing students.
As past volleyball players, we wanted to give back and contribute to the overall development of volleyball in Jamaica. Players get older, and when players get older, they go away. Who is replenishing those players as they get older? So you have to really start with the developmental phase from the kids in the primary school, the high school, and then the junior national team, and then hopefully the senior national team. Defense is about attitude. We want you to be tenacious on defense, to be aggressive to go after ball, to sprint all the way back and bring a ball back in the court and then hustle back to get ready.
And you can tell by all the activity and excitement, the students love it.
I've been playing volleyball for 5 years and I like the sport because it's exciting. It teaches me a lot. It teaches me how to be patient. It teaches me to think and use my mental abilities.
We've learned to defend, we've learned to serve, we've learned to attack, learned to block, and be a better volleyballer.
There's a few things that I did not know, like how to pass better and work on my setting, and the clinic has helped me a lot. It has been on the top of my list of goals to make the national team. I know I'm the setter for the under-19 team, Jamaica national under-19 team, and I'm looking forward to reaching at the senior level.
The junior clinic has also received support from the private sector as well as the Jamaica Volleyball Association.
One of our main focuses in sports, so what better way to support our community, because we believe in nation building.
Any initiative to assist the young persons in getting developed in volleyball is always a good mission.
It's a good thing that's proving appealing not only to males but also to a growing female base.
I really enjoy coming here and learning. I have learned to better dig on the hand pass. They wrap my hand here in the place where I want the ball to go. So having the flat base, being low and directing the ball. I think I want to go further in it, playing for clubs and maybe nationally.
Over the last decade, females who have played the sport volleyball in Jamaica have been the recipients of at least 15 scholarships to play in college overseas. And this is also a platform for us to showcase the younger girls so coaches can get to look at what is being brought up so they can keep an eye on them and they can come here to recruit.
That's very good. I'd give him a hand for that.
Discipline, character development, and best of all, teamwork. Some of the wonderful things the sport of volleyball teaches you. That's a wrap on today's Sports Spotlight. See you next time.
Yes, time is money.
Easy driver. Why no be the most man and taxi driver drive so bad?
Why him have to drive so hard? Me not gonna make you kill off me and me picnic them.
One stop driver. Make her come off this bus. Me say stop.
Me coming with you. The rest of not take chance when in life. Lord of mercy. That could have been us.
And look how we want the money.
Passengers, your safety is in your hands. Say one-stop driver and get off if the driver is speeding, overtaking recklessly, and not obeying the rules of the road. Don't give away your life. It is too precious.
And that brings us to the end of today's edition of Jamaica Magazine. We value your feedback, so keep the link. Tell us what you thought of the show. Send an email to jamaicamagazine@gis.gov.jm or hit us up on Twitter @JIS News. Also, click on our website, jis.gov.jm for more programs and our YouTube channel, Watch JIS. Until next time, I'm Audrey Williams, reminding you to take care of your health, eat well, exercise, get adequate rest, and make every day a productive one.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.